crazy when you talk about doing stuff and then you actually do it. Hey, dude. I'm back, and today I've got another special guest with me.
Zola here. How are you?
And today we are talking about when to leave relationships.
When to let it go.
Because you got to go, okay?
Gotta go.
I feel like so many people, I've said it multiple times, get into relationships for position and not purpose. Like, we need to call you guys out. You know, Summer Walker. Summer Walker's album dropped today. I feel like personally I've stayed in relationships, to be honest, because I'm a healer. And I like, this is maybe even a toxic trait, I kind of like feeling that someone needs me. You know what I mean?
That's me too. I've been in several relationships. Women tend to heal men, upgrade them.
Ooh.
While we just sit there like, he's toxic.
I love those I don't give a fuck episodes. We're gonna talk our shit, okay? That I know that women are the most disrespected, just the most disrespected in general. No matter what a woman says to you, I feel like no man should ever put their hands on you.
Men have, they go through a lot.
Yeah.
Insecurity, jealousy. You know, they just have this kind of anger in them, and they just.
It's just that one trigger.
And they just start to come out.
So that's one thing, guys. If someone's putting hands on you, that's one reason why you should leave a toxic relationship. You should not be there if someone puts their hands on you. You're worth more. You're worth more than that. You're valued, okay?
I mean, I know it's hard to let go at times, especially the real domestic violence.
It's domestic violence awareness every month, not just in October.
Every month.
There's so many signs of like abuse, not just physical. There's emotional.
It's mentally. There's physically, there's verbally.
Financially, we talked about even a little bit.
Yes.
We don't even pay attention to the signs.
We don't. Until we get fed up. But that fed upness.
Okay, have no fury like a woman scorn. Have no fury like a woman scorn.
When a woman's fed up.
What are some ways that people can see the signs? Because I feel like people don't always. You get it, but you put it to the back burner because they do this for you and they do this.
Yes. Right, because you love them so much and their is good and you don't want them to be with anyone else. Ooh. All of that. You continue to stay with a person that you know you're not supposed to. You just don't want them to be with anybody else. But trust me, there's nothing that
You're waking it up on this raw vlog and I'm here for it.
Yes. Oh yeah.
When should people leave a relationship? Because again, they're getting into them for the wrong reasons. It's cuffing season. It's cold outside. It's cold outside.
And there's Walmart that has heaters. Target as well.
Get some blankets. I personally think what I've learned in my journey is that it's a respect thing, and I'm calling it out. It's just how much are you worth? What is your worth? How much you are gonna allow from somebody? Like you said, until you're really, really fed up, you're gonna allow anything. You're gonna allow him to tell you that you're not beautiful. You're gonna start thinking that you're not.
I was in love with this guy, you know, in my teenage years. He was good to me, you know. But then he got comfortable.
Ooh.
Did you hear that?
Comfortable. Also, if this is your first time here, make sure you like, share, and subscribe by the end of the video. You know when I drop another video. Okay?
I like that.
Thank you.
So he was doing everything that he could. He was trying and, you know, doing things for me to be happy, but then it stopped. It started now where he seen me going out with my friend girl so many times in South Beach. Like every weekend we'll go out. But he didn't have his ideas yet. Mm-hmm. So I got home one night and he tried to put his hands on me. He got jealous that my friend and I was going out. Not even a male, a female. Indeed. And I'm like, so, like, really? Just get your ID and he can go out. Finally got it, and when he did go out with me, a guy passed by. The guy touched me slightly.
Like he's just walking past.
Because he's trying to pass me by, right? And he got upset and shoved the boy up and told me, "Oh, you think you're slick because I know that you're coming out here to see him." Time to let.
That's toxic. If you having a toxic moment and you want to talk about it, leave it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you because that is wild.
Yeah.
And I know y'all some stories. You really just because graced you like that.
And I did stay with him more. Like I stayed with him. And then he started showing me
Can we pause? But why though? Why did you stay with him?
Why? Because I wasn't ready. I felt like I could still teach him to love me how I want to be loved.
Felt that.
To mold him.
Ooh, right? To make him, because that's what women do.
He just got worse because he felt like he could do it all the time because I was still there, but I really wasn't. Then I finally made a plan to get out.
How'd you do that?
It's funny, but it works for me. I was like, let me wait until income tax time to get my money up, fix my car.
Okay. She drove away.
And I got out. I drove. Yes, I did. I drove out of that relationship.
Okay. She didn't walk. She didn't run. She drove away.
No,
we're laughing and joking because that's just our character. But in all seriousness,
it's true.
You got to leave if someone is any kind of abuse.
And I had to leave when he wasn't home.
Seriously, for my guys watching, this is not men bashing because I hear it from y'all all the time. But let's really call it out. You don't treat women well. Are you treating yourself well?
Do you love yourself?
Were you raised right? And you're like, again, like, and I know I might ruffle some feathers, but again, this channel is about awareness. It's about transparency. It's about growth.
You cannot love someone if you don't love yourself. This is why all these things are happening. And us women, we just have to raise our antennas and just see the real in a person. They may cover it for a few years.
Ooh, I know. Right. I know that's gonna hit home for some of you. A few years.
They cover it for years. They use you for years, and then boom, here you go. I'm not gonna say actually wasting time, but it's so messed up because look how long it took.
Yeah, to look how much you lose yourself.
Look how much time.
Yeah.
And you thinking that you love this person, but this person is like they really don't care.
That's why I feel like people need to really take time and date and get to know a person. I swear, I'd rather be alone.
How long are you gonna take time? Like how long is this gonna happen? Because they could have that front for so long.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah. How do we trust? How do we know what's what anymore? Like, I feel like, do we lead with our spirit? What?
I was gonna say that. I'm a spiritual person. Sometimes I cannot read that person.
Yeah.
Like that. So it's like
you have to play the game.
This is
so annoying. And this is why I hope you guys are watching at home, wherever you may be. This is why these conversations are so important because it really is when you think about it. Like, all jokes aside, like, so when do we let our guard down, and if we can? Have any of you dealt with emotional abuse? Gaslighting is something as well. Feel free to type in the comments below. I think that's why we rush, because we don't know what tomorrow holds.
Yeah, but some rush and some don't.
Yeah.
They rather just stay by themselves because of so much things that they've been through.
I really don't hope I end up by myself, girl. These guys are trash.
Oh yeah.
I'm so much more than sex. I'm layered. It really takes internal work so that way you work on yourself so you can see a partner.
That's right.
That looks like you.
That's right. And I have a question. Are you toxic? Do you have little...
Yes, for you calling me out on my own vlog. I have toxic traits. I feel like, but they stem from abandonment. They stem from like my anxiety. Sometimes, I was talking about this with my little brother, guys flake and flop nowadays, so sometimes I might hit you with a double text. Shit, I might be Scorpio crazy and hit you with 5 texts. You know what I mean? But like that stems from me getting ignored, me abandonment issues, you know what I mean? And that perceives in the world as like, oh, he's doing too much. Oh my God, let me stay away from him. He's crazy. Oh no, Rob's a lot. Right. You know what I mean? But I've been through a lot. This is gonna be nasty, bro. I can't wait for y'all to see this episode.
I mean, I asked that because I do have a little toxic in myself. Like I'm the past, me going through with these men in the past. So the toxic comes from, I'm just waiting for you to
fuck up.
You know what I'm saying?
I want everyone to start looking at themselves and start thinking about how you show up. How does your love show up? How are you loving on others? Because the truth is, that's how it's gonna come back to you. How you treat yourself.
That's right.
People are gonna see that. And I feel like for my spiritual people, I feel like because I might have some toxic traits, That's why I'm only meeting toxic people. I'm just like, how is this person doing me wrong? How is this person doing me wrong? Back to back to back to back. It's because I haven't unlocked my full, like...
Is it because of what we aim for? Like what we look for in a guy? Like sometimes I mean like a bad man.
Ooh, pull up!
And the bad man, them, you know, they...
Way. Let me call a bad man down.
It doesn't matter what you go for. You know, it's just seeing how they are, who they are, how they treat their mom.
Ooh! I almost slammed my wine glass on the floor. I'm going off set.
Does it really matter how they treat their mom?
I'm going off set. I'm going off set. Please hold. You shook up this room. How are they treating their mothers? How are they treating their friends, their loved ones?
The friends.
Just, yeah, how they act around their friends, that's them for real. Wow.
What's that Monica song? Don't front in front of your friends, and you find to be a real man. I love when a man don't front in front of their friends. Like when you come around on the block, or wherever y'all at, or wherever he at, he don't front.
Yeah.
Like he shows them that he loves you.
If you've dealt with any kind of abuse, if you dealt with gaslighting, if you have a question or you need advice on how to get out of that relationship, this episode is about not dealing with abuse, whichever kind of abuse that may be. It's so sad, but it makes me so lonely too that like...
And yes, it drains you and it makes you feel like you don't want to talk to nobody else. Well, trust me, there's somebody out there
for you.
You just have to heal.
Ooh!
That's it.
Because then they're gonna meet, yes, they're gonna meet you and you're gonna be whole and they're gonna be whole and it's gonna be cute. If y'all not healed, we might break up some relationships, but I'm here for the healing. Cheers. First of all, thank you guys for joining me on this episode. Thank you for being here. This is absolutely your likes, your comments, your subscriptions are valued, loved, and appreciated. Next episode. Bye.